Alright, what is up guys, Darshplaying here, and welcome to the second video, or the third I guess, of this e-commerce series with the Grocerly. So in this video we'll basically be making this item layout I guess, and so yeah. So you might have seen that I made a few changes to the UI from the last video, and I think it looks better now. So I changed the color of the header, the background, from like that light gray to actually like kind of a bluish black color. The other change I made was to the admin dashboard, so it doesn't look like a bunch of buttons. So this one actually looks a lot cleaner in my opinion. And also I added, an identifier down here, so certain employees can only have certain rights in the admin dashboard, as well as some just information here. There might be more later, like how much revenue you've made, things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much all the changes that were made. Also, I split the account setting and orders into two, just to make it less cluttered, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get started with changing the what do you call this? The header. So let's just show what our app looks like for now. So npm start. Let's go to our localhost 3000. So far we have, this thing from the last video. What we want to do now is kind of make it this color and see, kind of just make it look like this, I guess. So let's first change the background image to this ID. So that's the ID for the background image. Also, let's just make it skinnier. So in my opinion, this thing looks a bit too fat, or this header, to my liking, so let's just make it like 30. I think what we had was 40, so let's just make it half that. See how that looks. Also, you can do Nodejs, and basically what that will do is, as soon as you save your JavaScript code, or in this case I guess HTML, but it'll basically restart the server. Okay, so this looks kind of better. Let's see. Okay, let's also add font icon, I guess. Basically, if you guys haven't heard of what Font Awesome is, it's a really cool, I guess, font that has images, so you can just put that in your thing. So let's just add that to our layouts folder. So let's go to layouts. Let's just add it at the end, right here. So this will basically allow us to use these icons. Let me show you these icons. So they have a bunch of icons, and you can use them in your HTML code. So let's go back to our header. So the first thing we want to add is, where is it? So to our login thing, we want to add a font icon. I think we can use a user icon. Yeah, I think something like this would work. So we just simply copy this, go back here, and wherever we see login, just right next to it, we just paste it there, and then we save it. Let's also add a register one. So the register one will be, let's just make it the same. Right here, paste that in. Okay. For account, so we have a drop down for account. In this case, let's have it be, let me think. Let's go back here. We don't want to use all the same icons, so let's see. Maybe something like this. No, that's like multiple people. This one looks good. So let's use this one for the login thing. Whoops. Let's see, right here. Since we kind of changed the UI, we want to make this orders, I guess. Let's have logout at the end. Right here, and then I guess we still need account settings, so we can just do account settings. There we go. So for each one, let's add their own font awesome thing. So the first thing we have was account settings, so let's just make a setting icon. Yeah, I think this one will work. So let's copy that, paste it right here. For orders, let's just use a shopping cart. So shopping cart. Yep, I think this one will work. Okay, right there. For logout, let's just search logout. And yeah, I think this one will work. Let's copy that and paste it in. Okay, and I kind of want to get rid of the admin thing because I'm not really sure how we'll do it in the future, but I kind of don't like just having a blank disabled admin thing. So let's just remove that for now. And alright, let's see how this looks. So npm start. Okay, let's refresh the page. Okay, so we got, certain things. So we got our icons now. It looks a lot better. This thing is kind of on this side. So maybe we need to add a margin to it. Let's see where we should do that. I guess it'll be fine for now. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Let's look at our UI. So let's just add the shopping cart also right now. So let's do that inside the auto thing. In this case, let's see how we would do it. Let me think real quick. So we would need a round thing right there, and then right there, and then we can add a shopping cart icon right there. Okay, so let's do that, I guess. So let's add another nav item. So we class equals in this case it would be nav-item. So nav-item, and this is coming from the bootstrap thing. Okay, so we got that. Sorry if the code looks kind of messy, but we can format that all later. We can add a with a ref of, let's just make it blank for now because we don't know where this is going. Boom, so you got that. And then inside this we can have our shopping cart thing. So in this case it would just be, so in this case we'd want an icon here also. So let's just copy the shopping cart icon that we already know exists. Where is it? Okay, here it is. So let's copy that, paste in there. So we have the icon, and then so this will eventually be that rounded corner, and this will be the shopping cart thing. And then right next to it we will have a span, I guess, and this span will have I guess it'll have cart and then the quantity of it. So in this case, let's just make a default value of 15. This will update with our database later on. And then let's have another span of the amount. Okay, so in this case, it'll be what, 20.5. So $20.50. So we got that for now. So yeah, let's see how that looks for now. I know it won't look too good because we have no styling or anything on it, but we can just see how it looks. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so let's add some styling so let's add some padding right here. Padding dash left, let's make it around 20 pixels. Okay, and then inside this thing, so you notice how we have this underline that kind of looks ugly. So let's just add another style right here, and we do text dash decoration, and then we make that none. So that kind of gets rid of, let's see, that gets rid of the underline thing. I think we also need the navigation link class also in this thing. So let's see, NavLink, how that would look. There we go. So now it looks like just the rest. Let me think also. So now let's just add our shopping cart kind of border thing. So let's go inside our public style sheet. So style.css. We can now add, let me think. Is this in here? Yeah, it is. Okay. So let's add our shopping cart thing. So we do dot shopping cart. And then inside here, we can do whatever you want. In this case, we want to have a background of white. We want to add a, what do you call it? Border radius. Let's just do 20 pixels for now. And let's see how that will turn out. Okay, so that kind of gives us what we want. Kind of like that style. So now we just need to change the text colors and we should be fine. So inside our span, let's change our text color. So what color is this? Let's see. So that's 4A4A4. Let's just do that inside this, I guess. Let's just do color and then this, and then let's also add actually let's see how this looks for now. Okay, that looks fine. Let's see what else. We want to make this the $ green, so we can go inside this span and do color, and then what color is this? Let's see. Okay, copy that color, and then we do that. I forgot the style thing. Style. Wait, why would that not work? Equals that. Okay, there we go. So now we have that also. Let's refresh the page. Okay. Okay, so one more thing we need to change real quick is this active thing. Just to make it all that, and then we want to make these like white color, so let's just see what we need to edit to make it white. So in this case, we would need to change the color of it to white. So let's just do, what would that be? So each thing has that, so we can just copy this, I think. And then we can go inside here to override it. So paste that. And then we can just do color, and then we can just do white. And that should override it. There we go. So now we got this to kind of look decent, I think, in my opinion. So the cart looks good. Those look good. Yeah. So I kind of like how this turned out. This is a bit above. Okay, we have top on here. So I think that's the issue. So we delete that. Okay, looks good now. Everything's centered. Yeah, looks good to me. Let's get started with making this thing right here. So let's just first add our background. So in this case, it's that hex color. So let's go inside our style. Let's do body, and then inside here, let's just do background. Let's make it that. Okay, let's see how that looks. So let's go inside our index thing. So you have this for now. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. So the way we will do this is using Bootstrap's row and column thing. So let's just make a .row thing right here. Also, let's make our column thing. So the way Bootstrap organizes it, so they have default of 12 size, right? In our thing, we want to have 4 if it's a normal size screen, and then 2 per row if it is a small screen. So the way you do that in Bootstrap is column, small, and then you do 6. So it divides 12 with 6 and you get 2. So on a small screen it would be 2 items per row, and then on a medium display or anything default we will have 4, because 12 divided by 3. So we do that. Oh, why did that not work? Okay, I don't know. Sometimes the autofill thing doesn't work as intended. So just do class, paste that in. Okay. So we got that. We also want to use the thumbnail class. And that'll be holding our images and stuff, I guess. So after that, we can add our item thumb and stuff like that. So just make an image class. In this case, the class will be item thumb. And then the source will be, in this case, it would be /images and then banana.png. Okay, so we have that. And then we can add our caption. So caption, CAPTION. Okay, so we have our caption in here. Inside this, we'll have, I guess, some headers. So let's add an H4. Header 4 will be the price of the item, so the top one. So in this case, we'll make it $.05 or $0.15. Okay, and then we'll add another header, H3, and that will be the title of the item. So banana and then each, and then okay, we'll just have it like that. And then the class will be the Bootstrap button primary. We can customize this later to like the, what color did we have it? We had it orange, so the orange color we had. So we'll just have that. And then inside here, we'll just put add to cart. Okay, so let's see how one of our thing looks like. So let's go inside here, let's refresh. So you kind of got it like this. Doesn't look too good at this moment because all the texts are in are not what we want. So let's start by going through this. So item thumb, let's customize this one. So that's our, alright guys, so I'm back. I did all the styling because it started to take too long to do. So yeah, so basically what I did was I changed the width of the thing a bit, so now it looks a bit longer. So it's kind of a divide. What I still need to do about the header is let's see, and then I would need to make it float to the right. Okay, so there we go. Oh, the color got deleted. Oh, wait, it's on this side. Oops. Okay. There's the color. And then, what the? Okay. There we go, then float right. Okay. So now it looks kind of good, and then a bit of a margin, so margin right. Now let's make it like 5 pixels. There we go. So it looks fine now. So yeah, now we got this thing working. So the styling I did was, first I had to change the primary button to this orange color that we have right here. And then to get the highlighted color, I simply just went down a bit and then just got the highlighting color like that. So yeah, so when you hover over it, it will change the color. And then when you click on it, it'll also, you know, change colors. For the thumbnail, I set a margin top. So there's like the margin top right there. And then I centered it. I added the border, max width, max height, all these good stuff. So our H3 we have right there. And then our item thumb here is our styling for that. So now when you go back to index, we still need to style H4. So H4 doesn't have any styling yet. So we'll do header 4, and then we'll make the color. The color needs to be this color. And I think that's all the styling it needs. Okay. Let me just make sure. Okay, that works. Let's just add a bit of a padding down to it. So padding bottom, and then we'll set it to like 10 pixels. 10 or 15 I think would work. Yeah, I think that works. Also, we want the button to take up the whole width, I guess. Just do that by width, and then setting it to like 90%. Oh, forgot the colon there. Okay. So now let's see how that looks. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks good for now. Now we can copy this and have a bunch of rows. So in this case, we just need to copy this part of it. Let's just do that a few times. So in this case, we'd need 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need to copy this row. Let's just do it like 2 more times. So 1, 2, boom. So now we should have 3 rows. Okay. There is a bit too much spacing between the rows, I can see. Alright guys, so to get rid of that spacing issue we had to add this container thing right here. So as a result, we get this thing right here. So this looks kind of what we wanted. This is pretty much what we have at the end. So we have a static cart item list, my account, all these things. And this, so in the next video, we'll be connecting to a database and dynamically injecting, cart sizes inside them, or cart values inside them. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.